Hey, what is going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing a new game. This game is Transport Fever 2. I played the original very briefly. I haven't played too many of these sort of railroad tycoon type games, so this could be terrible. But we're gonna try, and today we're gonna try mainly with some passenger trains. So just to give you the rundown of this game, obviously you've got various towns that have size ratings, and as you can see, they've all got various sizes. And then you've got various businesses. So we've got some farms out here. Farms can then turn, let me just see if we can find one, can turn food pressing plants can turn grain into bread. Bread can then be delivered to a town who needs bread, if there is one around here. Doesn't look like it. Sure there will be one somewhere. Over here you can see that Southern requires some bread, and you're connecting services to locations. But I think we're just going to focus on getting people from Waltham Cross, which only has a capacity of a population of 85, to Atherstone, which has a slightly larger population of 116. But we're just going to try and connect these up. Now, the reason for doing this, you might think, why, if they haven't got any products, is that by increasing your public transport network and connecting it to more places, this town will grow. And then so on and so on. If we can get them then bricks, which we can probably do from having stone here and bricks here, we can get them bricks fairly easily, especially if we've got a train line that's heading from one to the other. We can potentially sort of put in a station here that stops there as well. So we can potentially sort of grow this as we go. That's the plan. But for the time being, we're literally just going to have a train station that runs from one of these to another. That's all we're going to do. I think we'll start with these two. These are actually, you know what? Let's go with these two. I think this Atherstone and Waltham Cross. So let's have a little look at the town. The town is quite small, but we think this town is going to be our throughput of stations. So we're going to potentially go with something like this, a passenger station. We're just going to put one line in for now, but we can. The stations are sort of modular, so you can increase them. I'm going to bring it out this way a little bit, and then we're going to connect this up. And then the second one, we're going to put. This is going to be an end line, so what we're actually going to use is a terminus station, and all that means is that the train is terminating here. We're not going to have this connected to any other stations. So this white area, as you can see, this white area here shows what's connected, what's reachable by our passengers. So as you can see, there isn't a huge amount that's reachable from here. But what we can do is we can come over here and we can choose bus/train terminal, and we can place this down this side. And then what we can also do is get some bus stops in. I'm going to put these either side of the roads. I guess we only need 3 down here. There we go. Okay. So we've got our bus stations, which we'll grab some vehicles for. In fact, we could do that now, I guess, because actually having this running might not be the worst shout, because that means people are going to be arriving. Is this the one I want? This is a road depot. This is the one I want. So if I turn this round a little bit, we can connect this up over here. And then what we can do is buy some vehicles. Now, at the moment, we're in 1852, so we don't have a lot to be able to do here. Let's just pause the game while we're going on. We want to buy some stagecoaches, because these are for people. This carries cargo, this carries people. As you can see, it has a capacity of 4. I'm going to buy 2 trains. 2, not 21, I'm going to buy 2. We're going to buy 2 of these. I'm going to go down here and create a line. So the reason I put stations on each side of the road is because I want one to go one way. This is Atherstone. Sorry, Atherstone. And we'll call this counterclockwise. Okay, so these ones are going to go this way. Then I want to go and do a new line, but before I do that, I want to come over here, and say you guys are going on this track. I'm then going to buy 2 more vehicles. I'm going to go back over to my new line, and this time I'm going to say you're going to start here, you're going to go here, and then you're going to go here, and then you're going to go here. We might well, as the town expands, we might well get more stations in. So this is Atherstone clockwise. Okay. We're going to go back to our little depot, and we're going to say you guys are going on this track. So now we've got trams that are going to be sending people to and from these locations. I'm going to unpause it for a second because we'll let that kind of tick along. We want to connect up our train track. That's the next thing we want to do. So we're going to come in here, we're going to go to tracks, and we are going to say you come this way. We want to kind of keep it as straight as possible. Just because there's a hill. Yeah, so we're cutting into this. As you can see, we're having to work our way into the terrain. So maybe if we went round this way a little bit. It doesn't look like it's going to save us a huge amount. It's very expensive either way we go. I don't think there's a great way of doing this either way. Okay, so this is our track. What we're going to do instantly is build a second one. So I want 2 trains on these lines, pretty much all the way there. It can be expensive. Mainly because we've got this little area here where we're having to raise and lower terrain. A bit of a pain. And we're going to connect this up. Perfect. So we've got our train line. We need some signals. So we're going to get some signals in. We don't necessarily need them, but it is a bit more helpful to have them. So I think we'll come down this way a little way and place these down. Again, we don't really need to have them because once the train knows it's on it, but if we ever have more trains, then they'll stop at various points. Did I put that on the right way? I don't know. Got this camera. So the camera, there's a little cart coming down the road here. So the camera rotates, in my eyes, the wrong way. I probably didn't need that one there. Whoops. Now it's lopsided. Hopefully we don't get any of these wrong and cause a train to stop. It'll become fairly apparent if we do. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our trains in. The next thing we need to do is connect up the roads over here. So let's go into roads. We'll get one of these in. Going this way a little bit. Before we do that, actually, we should probably build one of these here. I rotate this round. We'll see the little connections happen with the station. And then when we connect up the street, it should be pretty good. Now, this one's further out, so we're going to need train bus stops even over here. So, where are we? Buildings. Okay. This is our train terminal, our train station. We're going to build a depot over here. We're going to go and let's create our new lines. So let's go new line, and we want to go from here to here, to here, here to here, and then back here, I guess. That looks fine. This is Waltham Cross. I'm not sure if this is clockwise or counterclockwise because I've orientated the map differently. So we'll go clockwise over here, And then I'm going to add a new line that goes from here to here, to here, to here, back to here. And we're going to say Waltham Cross counterclockwise. Perfect. Then we're going to come back over here. We're going to buy 2 vehicles. We're going to click back on this. And we're going to say you go counterclockwise. And we're going to buy another couple of vehicles. And we're going to say you guys go clockwise. Perfect. So we've got trains and people being picked up on both these locations. We don't have anyone waiting at the station yet because we don't have any trains up and running. So that's the next thing we're going to do. We're going to get a train train depot in, and we're going to try and get some trains. So let's get one of these. We'll spin this round a little bit. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's just have a look at our train line. So we've got, what way are you guys going? So you're going this way, so we want a train line that comes, oh, look what I did. Okay, I need to bulldoze this. There's some money wasted. Okay, we're going to say train depot, and then we're going to say tracks. We want you to go this way. Perfect. And then we're going to say we want another one switching lines and connecting up here. What we possibly also want to do is connect one off here so we can get people off the line, but we should be fine. Okay, right, so then we want to build a new line, which is going to be from here to here, and this is going to be Atherstone to Waltham Cross. Perfect. Okay, so now we need a train. Now we need to buy a train. So what we're going to buy, we've only got one steam engine, so we're going to buy that one. And then we've got a coach. That's all we've got. So we're going to buy one with, let's get 4 carriages in. I'm going to buy that. I think there's a way of cloning this somewhere. Here we go. I'm going to buy 2 of these. And then I'm going to say both of you are on this line. And now we should see our first train leaving the station. And hopefully we'll start seeing people arrive to head from one location to another. You can see we've got people at bus stops. We just need to get them to the stations. But this is going to take time. Obviously we've got a train that's slowly pulling out of the station. Already losing us money. As you can see, we've got 1.7 million left. But hopefully we're going to start seeing people turn up to want to head from one location to another. So these guys are waiting at stations. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We're just going to keep losing money as time goes on for the short term until we start to see people making their way down here to the station. This guy has no one on. This guy's got 4 people on. They're heading this way. Are they going to get dropped off at the station? That's what we're interested in right now. This train is arriving. So there's 4 people getting out. The train is going to leave without them, I think. Oh no, look, are they going to make it on? Are they going to make it on? What's happening? Have I broken something? I've got a problem. Train 1 and train 2 are heading towards each other. Why is this? Okay, let's just pause this for a second. Because I've messed up the signal somehow. Oh, okay, so you're on the wrong... Oh, I see. So you're on the wrong line. Is that what you're telling me? have a look at this. So if I was to... That's what we want, isn't it? I've done this on all of them, I have. I'm an idiot. Okay. So let's take you off there. Let's get this running again. Because I think now you should be able to leave. And while you're doing that, we'll replace some of these. I don't entirely know how I did that. Right, we'll replace some of these signals as we go. Okay, why have I just built 2 random ones by themselves? Okay. We go back to these. This is what we actually want. Oh look, there's one just there. Okay, that's fine. I mean, they're a little bit further away than I wanted, but... I can hear a train. Okay, and we got some people at the station. 4 people getting on this train. How many have we got on this one? None. Are there any more? Doesn't look like it. Just your 4 people. We're still losing money quite drastically. Just 4 people. Okay, now let's head back up here. Have we got any more people waiting in the station? There are people waiting. 6 people waiting. How much can our trains carry? What's the capacity of our trains? 24. So we need more people turning up, but hopefully, you know, it's a brand new thing. There's 4 people turning up here. It looks like we're going to have people turning up and wanting to use our trains, and that's the key to this. If I come click on this, you'll see how profitable we are, which is not very. But as trains become more and more useful, getting people from one location to another, you're going to see that we start to make money. Let's speed this up a little bit, or we're going to hopefully see that we start to make money. Let's have a little look. 13 people waiting. This little carriage is coming in with 2 more, hopefully. What about down here? We got people waiting at the station. Looks like it. Only 4 people at the moment, but the other thing we should be seeing now is because we've connected up this, we're starting to see that this is increasing. See, this is going up. This train has got 13 people on, and this one's coming in with just the 4. We could put a little hold on this. Say, hold on until you're full, which won't happen. But, you know, ultimately, I guess as we get more people arriving at the stations, getting on trains, 7 people on this one. Let's quickly head down here again. 10 people waiting here now, but we should see what kind of money we make as this train comes in. So we're at 1.4, and you can see that at the moment, really not profitable at all. We're losing money, and lots of it. Here comes the train. It's 72k. So we made a little bit of money there, but I mean, obviously we've lost it because of the maintenance. But as these 2 are going back and forth, hopefully we'll start seeing more and more people turn up at the station. There's only 1 person waiting, which is a bit disappointing, but never mind. There's a few more. And there we go. We're heading off with only 4 people on this one, so that's a bit disappointing. This one's got 10 people on, and then waiting at the station, we've only got 8 more people. So it's not as profitable as we were hoping, but hopefully as time goes on, we're getting people waiting at bus stops and stuff. Hopefully as time goes on, we'll see more and more people turn up and try and use the Try and use the train. 8 more people on this one. This one's coming along. With only 4, but we should see people turn up and fill up the trains a little bit more, maybe. Only 3 people waiting at the moment. A bit disappointing. Here comes 4 more. The question is, are we getting closer to being profitable? And the answer is, I think so. 5 people on this one. 1 person waiting already. And down here, 8 people waiting. So we've overdone the amount of trains and capacity that we need. But I'm hoping as time goes on, we'll start to see this improve a little bit. 4 more people in this. Are they going to come and get in this train? They would have done if it hadn't have left instantly. You can see they're starting to get a little bit of a distance between them as well, which is good. Okay. There we go. This is more like it. Look, 4 more peeps coming down here. All right, how do we look? 25k, so we are getting there slowly. It is slow, but we are getting there. 8 to 24 people. And obviously this is then driving our carriages to be more popular because more people are using them. Okay, great. And this should be increasing as well. So you can see total population's gone up. And we've got more things connected, so going relatively well without making us loads of money. I'd love to see a train full at some point. I really would. 17 people on this one, and it takes time for people to get here. Is one of the things I would say. It takes time for people to know it's a thing. It takes time for people to know what is going on, so we can kind of just keep our eye on this and see how we look as we grow. We're losing money a little bit, but as you can see, as time is going on, we're looking a little bit more. I mean, we're still losing money here, but we're looking a little bit more productive in what we're doing. And this might be the year that we turn it around and start swinging it in our favour, because as you can see, we just made 94k from this, which puts us on a par. 8 people on that one. And there's only 7 people waiting down here at the moment, but this train is heading back with 7 people on. So it's kind of, it fits and spurts a little bit in terms of money we're making. But more people turning up at this station. Now there's 14 people waiting at this station, so I think as time goes on, we're gonna look okay, I think. Couple more. There's a couple more, and we could say wait until you're a little bit fuller. As you can see, 16 out of 24 people here. Not going too bad. You've just picked 8 people up, so it's looking all right. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. That's what I'd say. So next, we could think about connecting some resources. So we know that this place requires some bricks. So what we could do is think about a train that goes from here to here and into here. We've already got a station that could use extra platforms and can take extra trains in. So that could be our next approach. We could go from here to here to here. But what we probably want, I guess, is 2 trains, unless we can then loop it back round to this, which feels like that's it might be the way to go, but I'm guessing the time it would take to get from these two places is going to be too long for us to be profitable. Let's have a little look how we're doing. Oh my goodness, look at this. We've made some money. This train has got... How many people are on this damn train? I want to click on this train, goddammit. What is happening? There we go. 11 people on this one. 10 people on this one. So still not amazing, but still not terrible. Next one's looking like it's going to be a bit poor. But as time goes on, you should see the town start to grow as well and expand a little bit. There's a few more people coming in. But there are people walking down here as well. I don't know if they're walking to the station or walking to the bus stop. Looks like they're walking to the station. Again, 8 people on that one. Looks like it's going to be fairly consistent in terms of the numbers that we're turning around. But are we getting any more people waiting at bus stops? Doesn't look like it's too bad. What these show you is if it's under 10, there'll just be one person. If I come over here, this one I'm guessing should have about 40 people waiting at it. Yeah. And as it goes up, we'll see that increase. So we could do with some more trains here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say 5 vehicles, 2 more, and you're going on the Waltham CC line. Buy vehicles, 2 more, and you're going on the CW. And that should hopefully just see us use more, get more people moving around the city. Town. It's not really a city, let's be honest. Okay, another train coming in. 13 people on this one. Look at us go. Going back. Okay. You've got 9 people. Have we got many? We don't have many people waiting at the bus stops over here. So I think getting a service linked up, getting some form of transport linked up would be wise. Although, what we could do is a second passenger line over here, which is going to connect this town up and allow us to then get items coming to and from, or people coming to and from these places. And that might not be a bad idea. You know, we can use this line for some of it, head off over in this direction. Job's a good one, right? Because we just need to get them on this line. Okay. I think that's the plan. Oh my goodness, look, we've got 11 people waiting. Wow. Right. Okay. I think that's the plan. So next episode, we're going to connect where, if we can afford it. We might struggle for the actual cost of the train, but we're going to connect where to, or just to Waltham Cross, because ultimately you can come here and then you can go this way. That's going to be the plan. Although I think Atherstone's the bigger town, so it might be that people are actually wanting to go to Atherstone, but maybe that's the way forward. Maybe we'll do that, a line coming straight across here. But that's next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. See you again soon. Thank you.